day. From Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. It's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
On the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. And they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, selected in the 4th round back in April from Florida International. It's James Morgan.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, it's the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Throwing from the gun is Morgan. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They'll be led out by their quarterback back in the NFL for the first time since 2016. It's Colin Kaepernick.
I don't know about you, but I've absolutely loved his consistency throughout the season. Always good, occasionally spectacular. But right now, he's on the outside of that MVP race. What's it going to take for him to get it done down the stretch?
You're right, on the fringe. But, hey, it's Week 14. There's still a month left for him to make a lasting impression, have some scintillating plays, and then who knows?
Yeah, those scintillating plays, those splash plays, those plays we'll talk about for the next week leading up to the next game. He'll need a bunch of those down the stretch in order to win the award.
22-yard line.
Kaepernick again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Caleb Chason has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Here's 3rd and long. Kaepernick needing a big play to counteract the sack. He probably feels like he cannot get a break. He was sacked 7 times last week. And here we go again in the first quarter.
And we always talk about the internal clock of a quarterback in the pocket and how he has to have a real keen sense of it in order to get rid of the football. After being sacked 7 times last week, that clock has been sped up.
51 yards on the punt there. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. And they'll try the jet sweep here. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Receiver. He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second.
He'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Here's Morgan to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. He's at the 50. The 30. The 20. 10. 5. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are. And now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. And the Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. And they look to cash in. Excellent field position. 4-yard line, 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Gain of 3. Brings up second and goal.
They'll run it with Johnson. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Stop short.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Yeah, boy, from up here, I don't think Johnson got there. No, he did not.
One word comes to mind to me after that last play, and that's alert. That defense took a chance guessing the snap count, and they were so right. Got a great push up front, and that forces 4th and goal.
And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. Johnson kept out of the end zone on 4th down, and the Bucs defense, they'll celebrate the goal line stand. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. Room here to run. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a 1st down.
19-yard line.
From the gun, it's Morgan. This one complete into the hands of Darius Fountain. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. That catch good for only a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Morgan able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin.
That's good for a Buccaneers.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, Morgan. Open man here is Conklin. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Morgan. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd down
from the gun, Morgan. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Already, he's top 50 receiving yards in this 1st quarter. And he's got a 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now Williams. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
Morgan.
At the 30.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Michael Brockers racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved. Not easy being a rookie left tackle in this league, and there they got it for the penalty.
Not easy at all. Think about what you're dealing with every game you play. Ostensibly, the best pass rusher is over you on every snap. I'd be a little jumpy myself.
That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It'll be a 20-yard gain on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet? And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. On 1st down, Kaepernick. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless 1st quarter. Running from the gun, Johnson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Kaepernick. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
24-yard gain on the play.
We're scoreless after 1. The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Kaepernick to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 10.
10 yards, and it's good for a Viking 1st down. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he still has yet to get on track in this 1st half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. He gets it left side to Johnson. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
It's a
gain of 6 there on 1st.
2nd and 4 at the 10-yard line.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. K'Lavon Chason in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. The Vikings on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. To throw is Kaepernick. That's complete right around the 8. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Touchdown.
Danny Amendola. His 5th touchdown now on the year as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down, but hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
Is good.
Extra point up and good by Suckup, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Buccaneers, nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Greg Dortch returning.
Greg Dortch on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
But whenever you call and run the hitch route, a lot of times that ball's got to be in the air before the receiver even turns around. That's the result of throwing it so many times in practice. Is really a timing route. Make sure that ball's out of your hands, and oftentimes the receiver turns around, and there's the ball. Nice completion there.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved. That's going to set him back 5 yards. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Morgan looks to throw it. He'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
James Morgan sacked. A fumble on the play.
We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
Back onto the field comes the offense. Let's take a closer look at Kerryon Johnson. We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. Now this is Hilton on the receiving end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Kaepernick will try again on 2nd down. And caught left side, Olsen.
Kaepernick.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. The drive stays alive, a third down gain of 8. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short definitely was a great time to dial one up.
Kaepernick's pass.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Buccaneers' 23-yard line.
A first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And the Buccaneer defense for the 2nd straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Now Kaepernick. And this is caught by Watkins. And he will have a Vikings 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
1st down, Vikings.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
And the tight end Olsen, right side.
Complete to
a gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
11-yard line.
To throw, Kaepernick. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Sione Taki in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Now Ryan Suckup will come on and try the field goal.
A 32-yard attempt.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and the lead moves to 10-zip.
10. Buccaneers, nothing.
So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Morgan, and that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones.
That's good. For a bucket.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Morgan.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Covered by Xavier McKinney.
To throw again. Morgan. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. That's pulled in at the 32. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added onto their lead, but that was a drive that was so long. And he's going to go down. It's a sack on Kaepernick. Rashard Lawrence able to record his 5th sack of the season. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Buying time to his left. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. Now Johnson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. 10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. Now, this will make it into the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
I don't care what sport you're playing, everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
The ball carrier brought down at the 48-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
Brought down behind the line.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He's playing pretty well. I don't think it's necessarily him changing up something he's doing, but that O-line, they've got to protect him better.
They do. They've got to make sure that they give him more than enough time in order to find targets downfield. And sometimes what happens when these things are going on is that the field general will step up and say, hey, that's on me, guys. I didn't get rid of it fast enough. Anything to try and relax them a little bit and take some pressure off, because they do know that they are trying.
Yeah, well, we've seen the 4 sacks so far in this contest. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
And they run the option on 2nd down. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Ben Gideon. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. Now, after the false start, they need 8 yards here on 3rd down. Throwing from the gun is Morgan. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Williams. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings
From
up
the 39, Morgan. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
That's good.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Morgan. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 7 yards, the pickup there.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Now left side on the swing pass. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
At the 36-yard line.
Off the draw, here's Williams. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Michael Brocker is in on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9. Morgan. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Morgan on 3rd down. Open man here is Conklin. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And it's caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
At the 2-yard line.
Morgan.
To win any route.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Minnesota now ready for their next possession. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Kaepernick. And down he goes, a Buccaneers sack. Larry Ogunjobi racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take...
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Solomon Thomas able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here's 3rd and long. Kaepernick needing a big play to counteract the sack. Now Kaepernick. And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. Here's Williams to return. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on off.
In trouble, and he's taken down. T.J. Watt in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Kaepernick. Completing it to the right side. Johnson.
Kaepernick.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Kaepernick now to throw. Amendola catching it left side. And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of 1st downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 1st downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
1-yard gain.
Here's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Again, it's Williams. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line.
Ball carrier.
They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's Morgan to throw on 3rd down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Operating from the gun, Morgan. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Back now in Tampa. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. To throw again on 2nd down. Morgan going right side here, and that's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. From the gun, Morgan. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A gain of 6 there on 1st. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun, Morgan. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there, 1st down. I'll tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Michael Brockers in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. After the sack on first down, Morgan throwing right, and that's complete.
Morgan's pass.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. The Bucs on third down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. Here it's 3rd and 2. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. And a manageable third down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. From the gun, Morgan. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Morgan's
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Boy, so a chance to take the lead here in this 4th quarter, but he couldn't get this one on target.
Everything looked good. The snap, the hold, even the distance. The only thing off, the most important part, the accuracy.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
6 yards.
And he's got his man, Hilton. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
3rd down. And 2
Johnson.
yards to go.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Taken down at the 10.
How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get...
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kerryon Johnson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive. Extra point try now for Succop. And with that, the lead is up to 8. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the touchdown run came from Kerryon Johnson to cap things off. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Bucs take over 1st and 10. At their
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. First play of the drive in their hip pocket. Of course, the focus here has to be the touchdown or the 2-point conversion. Field goals aren't going to help you.
Yeah, but how about that first play of the drive? Just to get them started, nice gain, got some positive momentum going. They're on their way, and they don't have to rush.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Eli Apple on the coverage.
Operating from the gun, Morgan. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Morgan. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Morgan. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Operating from the gun, Morgan. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. From the gun, Morgan. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
To number 80. 8 yards on the pick.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
They run it again with Williams. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
Buccaneers.
It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll move the chains.
33-yard line.
First down, Morgan with it. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
To throw again, Morgan. Looking sideline, incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
3rd down and 10 yards.
Throwing now is Morgan. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
And 10.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
They'll try and run down some clock with Johnson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The former 3rd overall pick, Solomon Thomas, with a high motor that time and the tackle for loss. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. They go to Johnson again. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll run it with Williams.
Jamal Williams, the ball carrier.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go.
Next pass.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. So now the Bucs down by 5. At time, a huge factor. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a first down. He's back to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
And the Buccaneers.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. He'll drop this down to Williams, and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. Caught left side, Williams. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that show.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Tampa.